So one of the biggest challenges with having a neurologic condition and having weak hip flexors and foot drop and balance issues is going up and going downstairs, all right? So when we talk about going downstairs, we're talking about dropping your body down a 7 to 7 3/4 inch distance or a 17.78 to 19.7 centimeter distance, which is a big deal for your body. So check this out. This is a 6-inch step. Watch this ankle. As I step down and go to that next step, look how much dorsiflexion has to happen in that ankle. But if you're someone who is affected by foot drop or extensor spasticity, it's going to be really, really challenging for you to be able to drop far enough to get to that next step safely and confidently. So the solution, bam, is to use your rehab science and your neurokinetic neuro-nerd books to train your nervous system, all right? So this rehab science book is literally 1.5 inches. So what we're gonna do here to start improving our ankle dorsiflexion and our knee flexion and our core stability is just step down off of a 1.5 inch platform instead of a 7-inch platform. So it looks like this. So I'm going to get my glutes tight, my blades pulled down, my abs are in. It looks like this. So breathe in, and you can have a balance. You can have a wheelie walker here. You can be against the wall, whatever it might be. But all we're going to do is we're just going to step down slightly. So there's a little bit of bend in the ankle, little bit of bend in the knee. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your quad and your glute and then step back up. So you're going to get ankle mobilization on the way down, and you're going to get leg strengthening on the way back up. So let's say we get a lot better at that. Then let's add the color atlas of anatomy here, and we're going to do the same thing. So now we're up about 2.5 inches. We're going to have our hands on a wall or hands on our walker or hands on a countertop holding on, and then we're going to just step down slowly and settle. A little bit more ankle bendy, a little bit more knee bendy, a little bit more hip bendy, and then we're going to push back up. And finally, we add muscle testing and function to this. This is going to be even more, right? So this is about 3.5 inches. So we're progressively increasing the ankle mobility and the leg strength and not freaking out our brains. And it's a slow step down and pause. And then it's a push back up. When you start at 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters, and then as you get better at that and more confident that, and then you add 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters progressively, you will get up to doing 7 inches to 18 centimeters, and you're going to feel more confident going downstairs.